Hey everybody, I'm Arglefumf. Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be messing around with the deaths in Danger on Deception Island. First, I'm going to try to get the first death of the game. There are like two deaths that you can get really quickly on in the game. So we'll see which one of them is faster. I'm pretty sure that biking without a helmet is the faster death because the other death is like poisoning yourself. And I think there's a scene where Bess and George criticize you for poisoning yourself, and that makes it take longer than the other one. So let's find out. Let's find out. Doo-doo.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play, Dear Ned, here I am.
Let's see. You click in the upper left to skip the opening letter. Oh, and to skip that opening scene. Right, great. Clicking in the upper left is big help. Yeah.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket, and don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack? Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
Okay, so that opening scene is super boring. Can I just save the game? Oh, looks like I already have a save file at start. Well, I'll save over it. So this is the very start of the game. Because, okay, so let's see how quick it takes to get to, let's try the helmet death first. Let's see, zoom, 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 zoom. Let's say we go to the lighthouse. And you can actually click to get through the upper, in the upper left to kind of skip that scene there. So I was about 16 seconds. So let's see what the other death is.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
Oops, I didn't. I messed up on my timer. Let's try that again. Try that again. Try that again. I've got my stopwatch timer here. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Looks like we've got about 21 people here.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
So let's see. Go here. Jellyfish sandwich. Eat.
Ooh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
You gave yourself food poisoning?
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I made myself
yep,
a
that's
sandwich
it.
and, it didn't agree with me.
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination of high-quality carbohydrates and protein. Just keep it simple and you can't go wrong. Chef Sherwood says...
Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
So it's like a half minute because we have that cutscene. Whereas just running off the boat.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
Wow, that should be really simple. Let me see if we actually do have like a lot that's skipped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So I think, yeah, it actually is a thing. Like, we do skip something. So now let's determine which of those two deaths is the faster one. So I'm gonna click, get my timer here. 3, 2, 1, go. So that's about 13 seconds. See if it's any faster at the lighthouse. So 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that was about 11 seconds, so you want to die in the lighthouse. Let's see if Whale World is at all faster. Really, Whale World's death should be the same as the Hot Kettle Cafe one, right? And again, like 13 seconds. Okay. So now we've figured out what the fastest death of the game is.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
Let's just work on the navigation for that.
Need any help?
So once I get to
Nope, I'm
control,
all
I
unpacked.
guess I basically put my mouse like in the middle of the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I have to go a little bit to the left. So maybe like this left-hand side of the stairs. So I'm on the stair balcony here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody mentioned kayaking without a helmet. I don't think that's possible. We'll try.
Oops, Katie said I shouldn't use her kayak without a GPS.
See, we can't use the kayak without a GPS. But good thinking, good thinking.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
So maybe if I have my mouse like to the left of this middle part of the staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I have to move left a little bit. So I'll get my finger there on that part of the screen to see if that's a place I can click. Yeah. So clicking on the fridge is actually the fastest. Aren't we glad we're doing all this, like,
Need any
slow
help?
work? So
Nope,
1,
I'm
2,
all
3,
unpacked.
4, 5, 6. And then I have to move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's figure out the perfect position for where to put the mouse there. I'm not loading the clamming game.
Need any help?
Nope,
Mouse
I'm
on
all
fridge.
unpacked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, like, maybe not mouse on pull. Like, maybe touching, like, mouse over here, touching this sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll have to move my mouse to get to the Firestone Tours thing. So let's see. The farthest left I can do is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be farthest left that we can do. And then, click on Lighthouse. Wearing a helmet is important, but the lack of wearing a helmet does not automatically make you fall off a bicycle. Yes, that is true.
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
So just directly over this pole. There. Okay, so how many times should I do this? So we've done this, that's like 8 minutes of practice, and now I'm gonna try to get that, run as quickly as possible.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. Dear Ned, here...
Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation.
Yeah,
Just
that's
go
the
relax.
faster
Or
option,
bike
because
into
all she
town,
does
or
is
take
say,
my kayak
no.
out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
And yeah, now I know exactly where to move my mouse with like the least amount of movement. It's pretty fast. And it looks like when I move my mouse to the upper left-hand corner to skip that scene, it's, you have to wait a few seconds for that to happen, giving you more than enough time to move your mouse correctly. So that was less than a minute. So it takes less than a minute to reach the first death in this game.
Welcome to my
So I'll
latest
do
case,
that
Danger on
several
Deception
times. Let's
Island.
try
To learn how
5 to
play,
10 times.
Choose gameplay overview. When you're ready to
Yeah.
start the game. Dear Ned, here.
Messing up on the clicking in the upper left is tough.
Why would somebody do this?
With the previous
have any
game, the
idea
haunted
who did
carousel,
this?
like
No.
getting the
Look,
timing
you're on
for
vacation. Just go relax.
getting the timing
Or
for my
bike into
run on the
town,
haunted
or take
carousel
my
is
kayak
really
out.
tough
It's
because
at
you've
the
got to
end of the
click
dock.
and then
Just always wear your
zoom
life
your
jacket.
mouse to
And
the
don't
upper
go past
left.
the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Yeah, like there, that was pretty perfect, and I don't think I messed up too much with the positioning. Yeah, see? I had my mouse in the right spot. I had to wait like a second or two before it turned red. So there's no way to speed up that. That's good. That's good. But the one at the beginning, moving your mouse to the upper
Welcome to my
left,
latest case,
you
Danger
can
on
mess up.
Deception Island.
You
To
can
learn
mess
how
up.
To play, choose gameplay overview. When
Oh,
you're ready
somebody
to
just
start the
asked
game,
about
choose
Katie's
either junior
GPS.
Or senior detective.
Her GPS is broken, which that's something I'll show off in a moment. Shall I? Because I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. I'm also going to try to find all the various death scenes in this game, because I'm told, you know, my video where I show off all the deaths in this game, I messed up. I missed out on all the kayak deaths. All the kayak deaths. Let me see if I can find that video. Danger deaths. So Danger on Deception Island, I made a deaths video for it in 2009. It's gotten 56,000 views, 110 comments. Oh my gosh. Jeez. So I'm sure the comments are things like, Michael, you missed all the kayak deaths. Yep. Definitely got multiple people saying I messed up on the kayak deaths. Jeez. So I'm gonna have to basically replay this game over and over again and redo all those death scenes because I missed a bunch.
Dear Ned, here I am.
Man, I am not good at clicking the senior detective button and then moving to the upper left corner. I'm
Why
sorry.
would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Oh no, that was a mess up. Sorry about that. Of course, people do debate, like, what counts as a death in some of the Nancy Drew games. So, like, at the end of this game, Nancy can get captured by the culprit's allies on the boat, and there's 3 places where that can happen. Does that count as one death, or does that count as 3 separate deaths? Because they're all basically the same. Nancy gets caught by the bad guys.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play, Dear Ned.
Same with this game, where there's multiple places where the culprit can strangle you.
Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any
Do those all
idea
count
who
as
did
different
this?
deaths, or do they all
No.
count as the
Look,
same
you're
death?
on vacation. Just
It's
go
it's a
relax.
matter
Or
of
bike into
opinion,
town,
I
or
think.
take my
But in
kayak
this
out.
case,
It's at the end of the dock. Just always
I'm gonna
wear
try
your
to be
life
as thorough
jacket.
as
And don't
possible
go
and
past
show
the
all
channel
the various
markers. And if
deaths.
the
So
fog
I will
starts
show,
coming in,
like,
head to
okay,
shore
here's the
fast.
culprit
The fog
strangling
we
you
get
in
around
area
here is
number
as
1.
thick as
Here's the
cotton.
culprit
And never go out
strangling you
without a
in area
GPS.
number 2.
That's
And
a
that's
global
pretty grim.
positioning system.
Pretty grim.
Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Yeah, messed up there. Sorry. So maybe, like, I feel like 5 more times. Maybe, I
Welcome
feel
to
like
my
I've never
latest
been
case,
doing fast
Danger
on
on
this.
Deception Island. To learn how
Ah.
to play, Dear Ned.
Ooh, that was good. I like that. That was less than a second.
Why
Yeah.
would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's
Yeah,
at
so
the
I'm
end of the
definitely going to be
dock. Just
working
always
on the
wear your
deaths
life
video once
jacket,
I'm finished
and
with
don't go past the
this.
channel markers. And if the fog starts
Oh
coming
yeah,
in,
some
head
of
to
the
shore
times
fast. The fog
there's
we get
separate
around here is
dialogue
as thick as cotton. And never go
in
out
the
without a
strangling
GPS.
deaths. I think
That's
that was
a
the
global
case.
positioning system.
I'm
Mine's
talking
somewhere
over
around
Katie,
here.
sorry.
Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Sometimes that's the case where there's multiple, like, slightly different dialogue. That was the case with the Haunted Carousel, I believe. Because in the Haunted Carousel, there's three different, I think, like, three distinct ways that the culprit can strangle you. But they're all the same, like, strangling animation. They're just in slightly different areas.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island.
All right.
To learn how to play, Dear Ned.
Like, I feel like any time where you skip,
Why would somebody do this?
if it goes
Do you
past
have any
like Dear
idea who
Ned,
did this?
then that would
No.
be
Look, you're on vacation.
you don't want it
Just
to
go
be
relax.
longer than Dear
or
Ned.
bike into town, or take my kayak out.
But
It's at
maybe
the end of
you're
the dock.
so
Just
fast
always
you can
wear
get
your
it
life
just
jacket. And don't go past the
I'm
channel
not sure I'm
markers.
that
And if the
fast.
fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Messed up there. Ugh. Yeah, some people... Oh, jeez. Forgot about clicking there. Yeah. Like, some people say the sandwich death. There's two of those. There's give Katie a bad sandwich and then make Nancy a bad sandwich. I think
Welcome
those
to my
count as
latest
separate
case,
deaths.
Danger on Deception Island. Dear Ned, here I am on a very...
Messed up.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on... Dear Ned.
Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation.
Okay,
Just go
coming up on
relax.
20 minutes.
Or
Tell you
bike
what,
into
once we
town,
hit like
or
20
take my
minutes,
kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear
I'll,
your life jacket. And don't go past the
try to
channel
do
markers.
this,
And if the
get
fog
these
starts
death
coming
things,
in,
okay?
head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Nah. Really? I was really picky there when you turn around and where you can go forward. That's way too picky. Not sure why the game's so picky about that one.
Welcome to my latest case, Dear Ned.
Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Okay, that was pretty good. Pretty good. And last try, and then we'll work on getting all the various deaths of the game.
Welcome to my latest case, Dear Ned. Here I am on
Ah,
a...
nope, missed that.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry
Oh.
bound for Deception Island.
See, like, even just getting Dear Ned.
Welcome to my latest case,
It's tough.
Danger on... Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry...
Angry. Grr.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play... Dear Ned...
Yeah, I messed up there. She said here. No, and it's not gonna let me try that again.
Are you
Well,
gonna
let's
be able
show
to
what the
fix
first
it?
one
I better
was.
be able to. I can't afford to pay someone else to do it, and if I end up having to
So you
replace
see,
a
by
lot of
selecting the
parts,
first
I don't know what I'm
option,
gonna
it's a
do.
lot
Want me to
longer.
help you?
Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket, and don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Welcome
So
to
we're
my
trying
latest
again.
case,
I do
Danger on
wanna-
Dear Ned, here I am.
Missed that. Sorry I'm getting so,
Welcome to my
I
latest
mean, this is
case,
the last
Danger on
try,
Deception
so
Island.
I really
To
do
learn
want to
how
actually
play,
get it.
Choose gameplay. Oh, Dear Ned, here I am.
I think I'm
Welcome
just
to my
psyching
latest
myself
Dear
out.
Ned.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. I think I was just psyching myself out there and missing the Dear Ned every time as a result.
Why would somebody do this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always
Someone
wear
says,
your life
"Not all
jacket,
deaths can
and
be
don't
quick
go
and
past the
easy
channel
like the
markers.
chemical
and if the
puzzle
fog
in
starts
Castle
coming
Malloy."
in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
Boom. There we go. Okay, so now let's try to get all these various deaths in the game. Sorry, I've got a big list here. So, we've seen biking without a helmet, and then eat a bad sandwich. So that, we've got a save file for that. That's here at the end of the game. Let's see what I've got here on my clamming save file. So I assume this clamming save file is towards the end of the game, because this is when we go clamming, right? So let's see. Can Nancy get bopped in the head here? Oh, she can!
Whoa, that was close.
Okay, so that's the clamming one. Great. So let's actually save that as a separate save file. Lighthouse death. That is definitely a lighthouse death. So let's see, what other deaths can I get now that I'm clamming? Let's see if I can do any of those kayak deaths. Hey, why can't I hit the menu button? That was weird. Yeah, look, you can't hit the menu button when you're standing here. Why is that? Save this as kayak death. So, without a life vest, instant death. Okay, so I got that death figured out. Now let's see the other kayak deaths, which I did not have in my original version of the video, so, let's see, if I go past
There's
these
a channel
markers...
marker. Katie said not to go past them.
Yeah, you totally can go past the channel markers and die. So that's the reason I need to redo my my deaths videos, because I did not include that one. Let's see, what if I go in this danger area? Yeah, was that the exact same, like, kayaker lost at sea, goes past channel markers? Yeah, that's sort of the exact same death. They've got the same newspaper. The same newspaper. But that's okay. Okay, so those are the buoys. In danger. Yeah, that's basically the same. Basically the same death, right? Hi, thanks for making it to the live stream. So we've got a number of other deaths that we need to find. Oh, there's slipping on the rocks by slipping on the rocks. And that is definitely something we do during the clamming challenge. So let's see if I'm here at the rock slip death. I think I am.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah, it's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
So this is definitely a case where we have so many variations on that death. Because you can slip on so many rocks.
This is the Drew residence.
But it's the same
Please leave a
basic
message at the beep.
ending.
Hi, Hannah, it's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
So here's the thought that's coming to my mind. When I make this deaths video, why don't I show every single slip, you know, all the various slipping animations, but I only play that call to Hannah once. Does that make sense? So I show every single slip. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so we've got some other deaths, though. Other deaths, which means we're gonna have to go back to clamming here. Another death is getting Katie a bad sandwich. When does that happen in the game? I feel like that happens halfway through. After you call Casey or something like that. You get some item from Katie, but she refuses to give it to you unless you make her a sandwich.
What's up?
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
Let's see. Maybe I could just make a sandwich here and offer it to her. Jellyfish mayonnaise sandwich. Already solved that puzzle.
What's up?
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, somebody says, discover the tunnels in the cafe. That's right, because then she has to get the headlamp. That's right, okay. Which means we do have to go clamming? Yeah, let's do the clamming then. I'm pretty sure that's it. So we're relatively close to where the sandwich death is. Let's trigger that sandwich death. Got a clam. And let's see. This is where I do the glitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13 clams. I just need to find 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. I thought I only needed to find 13. Well, that's why I stopped there. Okay, let's find 2 more.
All right, 15 clams. I'm all set.
All right, there we go. Yeah, the Katie sandwich is definitely part of the headlamp challenge. So we're basically going to be playing like the final half of the game,
Hi,
I
Nancy.
think.
Oh, good, you got the clams. Let me take those from you. I'll take that clam tube off your hands, too. You'll never guess what happened. While I was home getting that necklace for you, somebody broke in here. The sheriff just left.
Because I don't have a save file at the end of the game, so I'm going to save at like the very end point where Nancy goes onto the culprit ship. And there, as I said, there's so many deaths because you get caught by the culprit's allies 3 times there, and that's going to be a series of deaths too. So I need to have a save file there. So we're going to play to the end of the game now. Yeah. I'm not sure there are any other deaths. Oh, there's also the giving Holt 2 female crabs towards the start of the game. I'm going to need a save file there too. So what do you want me to do first? End of game or start of game? Just leave a comment letting me know.
Really? Was anything stolen?
What's weird is I'm not only missing food, like bread and eggs and stuff like that, but it looks like they also stole a bunch of tools and some boat parts.
Boat parts.
Go figure. What's more, both doors were locked when I
All
got
right, gotta
here,
vote
and
for
none of the
end.
windows were broken. It's like a ghost did it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
If you want to play detective, please be my guest. If you have any questions, just holler.
Match
Yep.
pairs across all 3 screens.
Got 2 more votes for end. Okay, we're doing it. We're going for the end then. I'll go back and do the start. I'm so bad at this. This is where I get to figure out if I'm playing on junior mode or senior mode. I think I'm playing on junior mode here. I don't know. I don't even remember when this save file was made. Like, ooh, Sunday and Sunday. I want a Sunday. I'm doing relatively well, I guess. Looks like we're playing on junior mode. Ah, 3rd vote for end. Okay, there. Nobody wants me to go back to the beginning and do Holt's challenge. Oh, wait a minute. I could do a poll. What do you think, guys? Let's do a poll. Sorry about this. I am typing the poll in the chat. So, yeah, I forgot. You can actually do polls now. This is so hard to do. Of course, now my chat disappeared because I tried doing a poll. Great. Okay, good. Now the poll has appeared, and I've already forgotten what I'm doing. So, zucchini, zucchini, pie, pie. That's why I need to convince one of my family members to be here and, like, write in the chat for me. But of course, whenever I stream, if my family members are here, they're always using the internet, and the internet decides their internet is far more important than my silly live streams. Salt and pepper. I'm finding nothing. Could have sworn the egg was here. That's a lemon. Hey, got a match. There's the egg. Now I forgot the egg. Ah, there we go. Egg and egg. Lemon and lemon. Why is Jenna messing around with stuff in the background so much? There we go, got it. Alright, poll has ended with 19 votes.
It's beautiful. Ella, what kind of word is that?
Everybody picked, and that one with 84% of the vote. So let's see, this needed to be hearts, right? Maybe? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's hearts, this one. Look, so many options for King of Hearts. This one on the right is only a king, so that means this one on the left needs to change. There we go, got it.
What was that?
Yay!
I bet that's how those... I can't see a thing. I'm gonna need a flashlight.
Okay, so we got to the flashlight, which means, now we could do the Katie
Hi,
sandwich
Nancy.
death.
How's it going?
Do you have a flashlight I could borrow?
Sorry.
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
Wonder if Nancy can ask anyone else. Like, can she ask Andy Jason?
Hi, Nancy.
Do you know where I could get a flashlight around here?
No idea.
Someone broke into the hot kettle today.
No kidding. Wow, that's the third one this week.
Apparently all they took was food and boat parts.
Sounds a lot like those two other burglaries.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
Whales rule. Always gotta wear your helmet. Alright, so let's try to save this as sandwich death. I think this will work.
What's up?
Would you by any chance have a flashlight?
I have a headlamp. I mean, I have one somewhere. I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm so hungry I can hardly see straight, let alone think straight.
Would you like a sandwich?
That would be awesome.
Here's a sandwich for you.
Great.
Here you go.
I'm starving. I don't feel so good all of a sudden. What did you put in that thing? Oh man, I don't feel good at all.
You gave Katie food poisoning?
No, I mean, not exactly. Something in the sandwich I made for her didn't agree with her.
Where is she now?
Outside, leaning over the rail and, you know.
Gee, Nan, I've never given any of your friends food poisoning.
I'm sure it was just an honest mistake. Give it another try, Nancy. Just go easy on the salmonella this time.
Very funny.
Alright, so now let's just go ahead to the end. Let's make a good sandwich for Katie. A good sandwich. Is an ice cream sandwich good? Ice cream with hot sauce. Yeah. Yeah, let's try that.
What's up?
Here's a sandwich for you.
Great.
Here you go.
I'm starving. I don't feel so good all of a sudden.
What? Oh, come on! You cannot
What did
get
you put
food
in that
poisoning
thing?
from ice cream
Oh,
hot
man,
sauce.
I don't feel good at all.
You gave Katie food poisoning?
No, I mean, not exactly. Something in the sandwich I made for her didn't agree with her.
Where is she now?
Well, what
Outside,
was
leaning
wrong
over
with
the
that?
rail and, you know.
Gee, Nan, I've never given any of your friends food poisoning.
I'm sure it was just an honest mistake. Give it another try, Nancy. Just go easy on the salmonella this time.
Very funny.
One of those ingredients is probably expired. That's got to be it. Let's check. Oh, the hot sauce
It won't be
doesn't.
much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
I mean, seriously, I'll try just the ice cream. Let's see if ice cream works.
What's up?
Here's a sandwich for you.
Great.
Here you go.
I'm starving. That was fabulous. Thank
Wow,
you.
really? The ice
Okay,
cream is
one more
great,
headlamp. Where's my
but,
headlamp?
hot sauce
Oh,
not?
gosh. It was right here in the engine compartment the whole time.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
Try that again. Let's see if it, in fact, that hot sauce is like death on a sandwich. It was death. Hot sauce. It's death.
Oh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
You gave yourself food poisoning?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination of high-quality carbohydrates and protein. Just keep it simple and you can't go wrong. Chef Sherwood says...
Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
Why is the hot sauce so... I don't know. I don't know why everybody hates the hot sauce. Anyway, Hot Kettle Cafe. And now we have to do like the second half of the game.
You again?
See you around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Looks like there's nothing new we can talk to Holt about, which is fine, I suppose. Let's see, with the cairns, let's see, I think I need to go all the way, and I go through the left tunnel.
A cairn. Wonder who made it. Glad
Okay,
I'm
never
wearing
mind, I
comfortable
needed to go
shoes,
through the right
'cause
tunnel.
It looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of walking.
Yeah, people are mentioning the hot sauce in Legend of the Crystal Skull, because Lamont can't handle the hot sauce there in that game. So Nancy,
Phew,
Katie,
I
and
feel like I've
Lamont
walked for
all
miles.
can't handle their hot sauce. Okay, so we need to get the spray.
That sound. Where have I heard that sound before? There's obviously more to this.
And
like
now
the
I
other
need
half of the
to
picture.
find the second half of that picture. Like Nancy said, you need to find the second half of the picture. So now we get to walk all the way back. And then go to the lighthouse, which has the other half of that picture. And I think... no, I need the spray for the bulb in the lighthouse, right? I think. Maybe... Give me a break. It's been a long time since I played this game. Not really. Right? Here we go. I played it last year, I'm sure. So off to the lighthouse. Yeah, and once we get that started, we send a telephone number to Hilda, and she's gonna give us a puzzle. And then she's gonna give us another puzzle and another puzzle, and that might lead us to the end of the game.
Whoa, that was close.
Oh no. Oh. I can't remember the number for this. Let me see if I can find it. It's going to be, oh, where is it? I don't know if anybody has this written down. I have it written down. Okay, it's 3475. There we go. And based on that music, I've never done that before in this save file. It's celebrating the fact that I did it correctly. Alright, so now I go outside. Puzzle solved. Oh, I do love the victory music in this game. It's so amazing. I love it so much.
Looks like the only way out of here is the way I came in.
And this is the way the game makes sure you can't, like, show up because then Nancy's, what do you call it? Her bicycle. She'd be stranded here if she went all the way through the tunnels. She wouldn't have her bicycle. So that opened up. Okay, I need one light. It's that one, I think, because it didn't make a sound when I picked it up. And solving that puzzle opened a hole in the ground, which I'm trying to find. I don't think I can solve that puzzle without knowing the solution, so I won't. Let's go back to the lighthouse proper. And then up here.
Looks like someone's been up here recently. Someone messy.
Someone messy. Hooray. So, Nancy's telephone number. Let's see if I can find that one. It's gonna be like dots and dashes. Give me a sec. I'm just cheating on this. Hopefully it doesn't offend anyone. So Nancy's telephone number is going to be
5, 2, 3, 5.
Then a bunch of dots.
5, 5, 4, 3, 9.
Okay, it's 4
9.
dashes and a dot.
Nothing happens. Some part of the system must not be working.
So sorry for doing a little bit of cheating there.
Looks like the bulb's missing. It's rusted shut. It's rusted shut.
And this is the thing I always think's weird, because I spray, it's rusted shut. Is it going to be cleaned when I click on it?
Perfect.
No, it looks exactly the same. But now it works.
Ah, there we go.
Now it works. Okay, so let's do it.
That's today. Wonder why it's circled.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Anyway, you know, I like hot sauce too. Sometimes.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy. Hilda here.
Hilda? Hilda Swenson?
Easy, girl. It's not like you're talking to the Queen of England or anything. Although I did meet her once. Stuffy lot, those Windsors.
Aw, man, the Queen of England's not alive anymore. They'll have to remake this game to change it to King of England.
How did you know my name?
Where there's a will and a satellite internet connection, there's always a way.
What's the other secret you said you had?
Patience? As in all good films, all will eventually be revealed. In the meantime, I've sent you an email. Read it, follow the instructions, and we'll do lunch.
We will?
No. It's just an expression, dear. No one in Hollywood ever really has lunch when they say they're going to do lunch.
Oh.
I'll be in touch. And rest assured, I'll be watching. Which reminds me, someone's been up in the lighthouse. I couldn't see who. I hope they aren't doing any damage.
They did leave kind of a mess.
We really must put a stop to this, Nancy. Ciao!
Alrighty, so now we need to check our email. La 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 la. See how much work it is just to make a video showing off all the deaths in a Nancy Drew game? It's way easier with one of the more modern games where they automatically make a save file before every single death. That is very convenient. So here are the coordinates, and now we can enter them into our GPS. Hilda hates littering. Yes, she does. Okay, so we're making a new one. It's 48, 42, 485, 123, 08, 735. And it's there. That's where we're going. It's basically this puzzle. It's like how many buoys, a buoy number, the number of nuns, number of isophase buoys. We've got to look up buoys. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go. So let me see, I'll check my GPS. Let me know if I'm anywhere close. Looks like I need to go more this way. And here we go, we grab this. Zaptec!
I don't know what it opens yet. Hello?
Hello, Nancy. I commend your ability to take direction and to follow through. You're definitely a cut above. And for that, you've just been rewarded.
You're watching me? Right now?
I told you I would be. I always keep my word, Nancy. I think it's the least human beings can do for each other. Now, here's your next mission. Listen carefully. I hope you like poems. Below ground is a rock with a strange anvil look. When you're near it, behold what's above. Letters found at the beach will put a new spot in reach. Letters only a sailor could love. Oh, my apologies, dear. I'm many things, but I'm afraid I'm not much of a poet.
Do you watch everyone in Snake Horse Harbor? Is that how you know something fishy is going on?
I'm a very curious person. I like to know things. Let's just leave it at that. Let's see, where was I? The device you just found. It'll come in handy when you get where you're going after you've gone where my poem takes you. Goodbye, Nancy.
Oh no, please don't hang up. I've got so many questions.
Now this is a fun game. Comment here says, I love the game, but it always has a creepy undertone with the empty lighthouse and a random lady watching your every room in the dark caves. Yeah, this is kind of creepy. I would argue this is creepier than the Haunted Carousel. I really do like the environment, though. Like, oh man, I live in the Pacific Northwest, and this feels so accurate to me. The sky being gray all the time. Yeah. Okay, so the letters we found at the beach are this. So we go left, right, right, left, left. That's how it goes. And what is that for? Well, that's, in the caves, there's a rock with a strange anvil look, is what she said. So now we're gonna go in these hidden tunnels and find that special rock. Fortunately, I know where it is. I think. We'll see if my memory is failing me. Not here, it's to the left. No, I guess it was to the right. We do this long walk. I mean, this isn't a game with jump scares, though, is it? It's not like... Yeah, I don't think there's any jump scares in this game. There's no, like, moment where somebody jumps out at you and scares you. No, it's pretty... Yeah, so here, this cairn here, and there's the rock with the anvil look, see? Anvil rock. So, when you see it, behold what's above.
There's an opening up there. It goes to another tunnel.
And we follow the directions from that piece of paper. So it's going to be left, right, right, left, left. Left, right, right, left, left. And then right, right, right. Right, right, right. Left, left. Left, left, right, left. Left. And here we go.
No signal.
Just write these
More
numbers
coordinates.
down.
Should have known.
Of course, now we have to go backwards through the tunnel. I think it was turn here. Yep. Hey, I got backwards through the tunnel pretty easily. Good for me. Didn't even need to look that up. Yeah, the mirror scene in, whew, Shadow at the Water's Edge. That's the big scary one. I just, like, played Ghost of Thornton Hall. There's some pretty scary ones where the ghost jumps at you. Oh, man. Very scary. Yeah, Treasure in the Royal Tower it's got some scary moments, but I don't think it's considered one of the scary games. Maybe it's just if a game has a monster, that's what people consider scary, but a lot of these games have scary moments, even if there is no monster. Whereas Haunted Carousel is a pretty light game. Like, I don't think it's very scary. But hey, maybe that's just me. Okay, let me get those coordinates on my GPS. What were those coordinates? 48, 42, 5222, 123, 08, 799. Oh no, which one was it? Was it that one there, far in the distance? I'm gonna go for the one that's far in the distance. Nope, I missed it. No, that's Danger Zone. Okay, I'm right on top of it now. Got it.
Hilda?
Uh-oh, I'm getting predictable. This really will be our last conversation.
Oh, I hope not. I'd really like to meet you.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen. So, here you are in the home stretch.
You mean I'm never going to get any kind of explanation? Oh, that's not fair.
Okay, look. When I made my exit from Snake Horse Harbor, I left everything behind. You know, to kind of prove that I'd lost all my marbles. Problem is, I left behind something that I realize now I should have taken with me. My notebook on Benjamin Hawkins. Someone has obviously found it and is misusing it. See, my husband and I explored every inch of land in, around, and under Snake Horse Harbor. What we discovered, and we discovered everything, we wrote down in that notebook.
So this fishy thing that's going on, you feel like it's your fault.
Precisely. So, use what I just gave you and take a look at the boat and the bottle that Andy has. A really good look. When the time comes, you'll know what to do with what you see.
One more thing. Why do you want everyone to think you're crazy when you're obviously not?
Oh, Nancy, after my husband died, I just got bored. I love the San Juans, but the people of Snake Horse Harbor, I got tired of them. So I moved across the channel, and to make sure people left me alone.
You pretended to be nuts.
But then I got to thinking that it might be a good idea to make contact with someone trustworthy, just in case. Hence the messages in the bottles. Now, get going before it's too late. And what I just told you, keep it to yourself, okay?
Sure. So you won't be calling me anymore?
No. This, as they say in the business, is a wrap.
Well, I've enjoyed knowing you.
And I you. Thank you, Nancy.
Goodbye, Hilda.
Aww. I like Hilda. Wish she would come back for another game. Let's see, is this the correct direction? I'm just heading back home. Yes, I am. So now we go to Andy's, and then we try to remember those symbols. I've got my phone. I'll just take a picture. What do you mean, be back shortly, Andy? That means I missed something somewhere. It's Casey, isn't it? It's calling Casey. I guess I didn't call Casey in this save file. I think I did though. Let's see. Let's dial Casey.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Any luck finding what shipwreck that piece of driftwood came from?
Sorry, can't talk now. I'm waiting for a real important call from Nancy Drew.
Casey, that's me. I'm Nancy Drew.
Oh, then I got some good news.
You know the name of the shipwreck?
The SS Whitechapel Dawn sank 5 years ago right there in the channel outside Snake Horse Harbor, about a mile and a half due northwest of the lighthouse.
Really?
I hear that channel up there's been pretty busy, what with that orphaned whale messing things up for the fishermen and all. Anyway, everything fits except one thing.
Uh-oh.
I knew it was too good to be true.
The Whitechapel Dawn went down in deep water. Real deep water. Too deep for currents to be carrying debris up from it. Just not possible.
What about volcanic activity? Maybe it sank on top of an undersea vent or something.
I've been doing this type of research for 20 years, young lady. When I say something's not possible, it's not possible.
Yet somehow a piece of wood from it washed ashore. What kind of ship was the Whitechapel Dawn?
It was just a regular old freighter bound for San Francisco from Vancouver, British Columbia. Nothing unusual about it if you don't count the rumors.
What rumors?
About the smuggling.
The ship was smuggling something?
After it sank, some crew members said there was something unusual about the cargo it had been carrying, that's all. No specifics, just rumors.
How many people went down with the ship?
0. Everybody managed to survive. Official cause was foul weather. But whenever a boat goes down in those parts, they always unofficially blame it on... Oh, what do they call that sea serpent up there?
Caddy?
No, thanks. Caddy! That's what they call it! Caddy! Anyway, this has been fun, young lady, but I need to get back to work. By the way, I just got done emailing you something.
What?
I said, I just got done emailing you something.
Great, thanks. Well, goodbye, Casey.
Goodbye, Caddy.
I certainly hope he doesn't operate heavy machinery.
Casey is so much fun. Yeah, he's a fun phone contact. Alright, so the thing he emails us is how to solve the royal flush puzzle, which we solved a while ago, so it's no big deal.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for
Right,
your
we're not
time.
talking
Drop
to
by
you.
again.
We are just taking a look at your bottle.
There's some kind of symbols on those sails.
I do like this puzzle too. Alright, take a picture. So now we're going to the lighthouse. People are saying, yeah, if Casey knew Professor Hotchkiss, I can only dream of what sort of silly conversations the three of those characters would have together. So Prudence Rutherford. How does her voice go? It's Prudence Rutherford. Oh, was it? I don't remember this. 4275? No, that wasn't the number. Oh, man. I had to do this like 3 minutes ago. 3475, that's it. Dear Nancy, these are the elements I want in my design. Something like that. I think that's what Prudence's voice sounds like. It's a falsetto. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Alright, we're going down here. Go over here. So now we want to get those three symbols. Let's see if we could find them. This, I think. That. Nope, it's got to be this, and then this W. That opens up this machine. Opening up this cave.
I wonder where that goes to.
So we get to kayak there, and then that should bring us to the end of the game. Yeah, and let's check out the Katie's boat. Let's check out the email we got from Casey, because I usually ignore it.
Where's all this water coming from?
That's gross.
What is that smell? That smells awful.
Why does Katie have so much dead fish? Sometimes you can talk to her about it. So let's see what this email is. It's stained art glass. Okay. And then a bunch of emails from Nancy's housekeeper, Hannah Gruen.
The hot kettle was originally called the Royal Flush Saloon. Interesting.
Here we go. So that's how we know to do that Royal Flush puzzle. Is when we learn the name of it.
What's up?
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
Hey, thanks for checking out the live stream. We're like almost at the end, so no worries. Gotta go around the danger thing. Because the caves are by the lighthouse, right? Yeah, there they are.
Wow, this must be where Benjamin Hawkins used to hide out. Oops.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow!
Whoa! Someone's trained her. She's not wild at all.
Yep, so the orca is actually a trained orca.
Maybe she wants to play catch.
We've got swimming gear.
That piece of driftwood I found must have come from a container just like this one.
All right. Find out that somebody's been using the orca, this trained orca, and hey, food for the orca. Somebody's been using the trained orca to pull out the smuggling stuff from the bottom of the ocean. That's what the culprit's plan is.
Those must belong to Katie. Bye-bye.
And now let's head back.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We're bored silly here, so we thought we'd give you a call. What's going on?
Great timing, you guys. You will not believe what I just discovered.
What? Tell us.
For one thing, that orca that's been causing all the trouble around here, it's not wild at all. It's been trained.
How do you know?
Because I played fetch with it. I'd toss something into the water, and it would use its head to kind of bonk it back to me.
Maybe it just picked that up on its own.
No, see, I found this hidden sea cave, and in it was this harness-type thing like the military uses on the orcas that it trains.
So what do you think it's been trained for?
In the cave, there were also some cargo containers. They were from the Whitechapel Dawn.
You think somebody trained the orca to retrieve containers from that shipwreck?
Casey the librarian did say the ship could have been smuggling something, and people don't usually bother smuggling something unless it's valuable.
Who trained it? That's what I want to know.
Well, in that hidden sea cave, I came across something else.
What?
A pair of work gloves. They had Katie's name on them.
Oh my gosh. Katie's behind all this?
Not necessarily. Those gloves may have been stolen from her.
Have you asked her about them?
Not yet. I'm on my way to do that right now.
Well, get going and let us know what she says as soon as she says it.
I will.
Okay. So someone said there's a funny conversation with the Hardy Boys. I guess we could try to do that. Let me try to get back to Katie's area, though.
Katie's gone.
Dun 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 dun! Katie's gone. Let's hear what the Hardys have to say.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone, she's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
It is?
No, it's not, Joe.
Yes, it is. Not for Katie, of course. I mean for Nancy. She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She's not housebroken?
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Talk to you later.
Be careful.
And have fun.
No phone call with the Hardy Boys. Have a comment here saying maybe you have to call them from the cave. No, if you call from the cave, there's like no signal, as I recall. But I could be wrong about that. Well, no matter.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
You again?
I need a favor. I need you to take me out on your boat.
Right now? What for?
Well, it's a long story, but Katie Firestone may or may not be involved in something illegal.
I'm not taking my boat out now. It's almost dark. Just call the Coast Guard.
I can't. Not until I know for sure what's going on. I can explain on the way.
Look, I'm not going anywhere. And if you know what's good for you, neither are you. Just forget it.
I heard everything you told Holt. Believe me, there's nothing I'd like better than to help you get the goods on Ms. High and Mighty. But I got a cafe to run. Try Andy Jason.
Alrighty. Actually, yeah, I should have saved my game, because, I can't second chance to get back into the caves now that I've gone, biking. I don't think so.
Hi, Nancy.
I was hoping you could help me.
I was just about to close up shop, but what do you need?
Katie fixed her boat and took it out. She may have gone out to the site of this old shipwreck. In any case, I'd really like to catch up to her.
And you'd like me to give you a ride?
Just partway. I'd like to try to sneak up on her.
Sneak up on her?
I need you to take me out 1.5 miles due northwest of the lighthouse. Please, this is really important. I can explain on the way.
Oh, man. You've got me so curious, there's no way I can say no. You just got yourself a boat ride. Be careful. I'll be waiting right here.
Alright, I'll save my game here. We made it to the end. Let's see where the second chance takes me. Yeah, it takes me bike riding. So, I probably can't call the Hardys for anything new. I'll try again.
Hardy Res, Joe speaking.
Hi, Joe. Me again.
Hey, Nancy, we're both here.
Is the dog still there, too? Never mind.
Her owner is on his way to pick her up.
He'd better be. Goldie, be quiet!
How do you know her name?
It was on her collar along with the phone number.
There's just one problem.
What?
Goldie is about as black as dogs get.
I'm sure her owner can explain when he comes to pick her up.
Which better be soon. The neighbors are starting to complain about the noise. Goldie, bad dog!
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
See you around the compass.
Yep. Nope. Can't do that talking to them. Oh, well. Let's, now that I've reached the end of the game, going back to the start of the game, the only death I need to get now is going to be giving Holt 2 female Dungeness crabs. That gets you arrested.
Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked. Uh-oh. Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot.
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
You think that could be why somebody did this to your boat?
I did get pretty obnoxious. See, the thing is, this orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago, and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself.
So now we have to go through all these conversations here.
So I called the National Marines Fisheries Service.
I think we have to do this conversation, and then we talk to Holt, and that should be it. In the meantime,
they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her, or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
Some people don't like that idea?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
But the Fisheries Service has the last word?
They've asked me to monitor her physical condition while they study their data and decide what to do. But personally, I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
Alright, there we go. La 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 la. So we do need to have that conversation about Holt. That way we can go to Holt Scotto and ask him about the GPS. And we do need to ask him about the GPS to get his quiz, so we can fail his quiz. And that will be the last death of the game. So, you know, in this video, it looks like I probably played like 70% of the game. I didn't do the whole thing, but I did a good portion of it.
Well, well, looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
I'm visiting Katie Firestone. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
Call myself Nancy Drew? Or visit Katie Firestone?
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
I'm just here on vacation.
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor, precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
Who's Cadborosaurus?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times in Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse.
Yeah, I mean, this is the longest conversation in the game, unless I'm wrong.
Why do you think they vanished?
Well, they'd been shanghaied.
He has to tell you about the Shanghaiing stuff and Caddy.
Right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
She seemed to think you'd let me borrow one of yours.
I'll let you borrow one, sure. I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Why am I getting the feeling I'm not going to like this?
This is a little seamanship quiz I whipped up. I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here. The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
Let's find the last question. So let's do the crab challenge. Let's see, we usually have a crab hidden here. That's a female. So I am gonna save here just in case it is not a female, but I'm pretty sure it is. You do have to get him get him a female twice, and then he'll give you the death scene. Maybe we have. Do you think we have to do the quiz first? I'm not sure.
You again?
I've got a
Okay, there we
crab,
go.
I think.
Let's have a look. Well, you had a 50-50 chance of getting it right, and you got it wrong. Put that one back and try again. It's illegal to catch female crabs, by the way, so Get it right next time, or I may just turn you in.
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Man, yeah, I've been playing for an hour and a half because basically most of this video is me playing most of the game. Whew. No crab there. I think there's another crab here. Oh, come on. Where's my crabby crab? Here?
I've already got a crab.
Oh, I need to let the one crab go. I think I do that here.
And I alone am left to tell the tale. There's something in that bottle, but it's stuck on those rocks.
There we go, got another female crab. And this is going to be a death scene. So I'll save my game right before. Just to save myself time, you know, it takes like 20 seconds. I don't know how many seconds it takes to bike from area to area in this game. I didn't count. It doesn't take too long. I do wish the game was a little shorter when it comes to the biking. Crab Death 2.
You again?
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Wrong again. Remember what I said about me maybe turning you in if you messed up again? Well, you can forget the maybe part.
You're being booked into jail?
The crab I caught for Holt turned out to be a female. Catching female Dungeness crabs is illegal.
I can't believe Holt had you arrested.
I did it twice. He was pretty ticked.
Wow, I've never been in the slammer. Hey, let me know what kind of food they serve, okay?
Sure.
So that's it. Thank you for watching my video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this rather long live stream, which covers most of the game. Bye-bye.